Welcome to my channel.
Peace be upon you. In the 11th episode of the Learn English with Me series, today it will be a very valuable lesson, as we will learn from it a conversation in English between two people for acquaintance.
We meet new people every day, both in real life and online. These people may be of different nationalities, but what may bring us together is the ability to speak English. Even if your English is good, you will often find it difficult to start a conversation for the purpose of getting to know each other or building a friendship. Have you been in a similar situation before? Did you feel nervous and confused when you started to speak? Did you stop talking because your train of thought snapped? Don't worry about any of this happening again. In this article, I will explain how to start a conversation in English between two people for acquaintance.
We'll also show you how you can make the conversation useful and interesting, and how you should end it as well. We will mention the most famous vocabulary, questions and expressions used in such conversations, in addition to clarifying practical examples of some acquaintance conversations as well. Dating situations may vary from one situation to another, but there is always a basic context in which the dating conversation takes place. This context is the most used. This is what we will discuss in the following points. First, beginning with salam or greeting.
This point is agreed upon in most cultures of the world. It is very appropriate and preferable to start by saying hello to the other person. Because starting the speech directly is considered inappropriate, it may push the other party to end the conversation quickly without the two parties benefiting from anything from the conversation. Here are some examples of greetings you might start with. At all times we can say hi or hello. But if you want to change, you can say in the morning period, good morning. And you can say in the afternoon, good afternoon. You can say in the evening period, good evening.
And after hearing the usual response to this greeting, sometimes it is best to follow this greeting sometimes by asking how you are, as saying, how are you, how are things going, who do you do? Or combine the two together into one question. If you're going to use the word hi or hello, it would be, hi, how are you?
Second, asking permission or asking for permission before asking. We always say that first impressions last, so you should start asking permission to avoid making a bad impression. Asking permission is considered a form of etiquette. Like saying please in Arabic, here are some that you might use to ask permission before asking. Excuse me, may I, might I, shall I?
Third, the most frequently used questions. There are a set of basic and frequently asked questions that are used to make the conversation seem smooth and natural. You do not have to use all of the questions that will be mentioned here. You can use some of them according to the extent to which the other party accepts more questions, taking into account if there is any time pressure for the conversation. What is your name? Where are you from? How old are you? What do you do for a living? What are your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? Where do you live? Again. What is your name? Where are you from? How old are you? What do you do for a living? What are your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? Where do you live?
It is always preferable to start with the first question. What is your name? After you have mentioned your name to the other person, as it is appropriate to know the name of the person you are talking to if you are seeking to build a good relationship with him in the future.
Also, people prefer to hear their name during conversations, as it gives them a good sense of comfort and reassurance towards the other side of the conversation. Sometimes the conversation may be long after asking a question, and other additional topics are discussed, as the answers to these questions are easy. Open the way for other interesting topics.
As an example, it is a pleasure to know you. Or, I'm very pleased to meet you. Oh, I have to go right now, but I really enjoyed learning more about you. Could I get your contact info to schedule a time for us to finish our conversation? Or, It's been great getting to know you. I hope to see you again soon.
Or, it was really a pleasure speaking with you. Here is my business card. I hope we speak again soon.
Now let's go back to our conversational format, where Fleur and I are going to be neighbors. Hello.
Hi.
May I have a few minutes of your time?
Sure, how can I help?
I just moved here and I wanted to get to know my neighbors. I'm Alex. What is your name?
I'm Fleur, nice to meet you.
I'm happy to meet you too.
So, when did you move here?
I've been here a week now. What do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher. What about you?
I am a software engineer.
Do you like it here so far?
I love it here. What's your favorite place in the town?
It's the river. I like to have a walk around it.
That's nice. I should try doing that too?
Yes, you should. You will enjoy it.
It was really a pleasure speaking with you. I hope we speak again soon.
It is a pleasure to know you too. I hope so too.
We have finished the episode today. I hope you have benefited from me. Goodbye. I will see you in the next episode. I wish you a nice day.
Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe.
To watch more, subscribe.